I've got a little problem. I've got a new beaver dang that forms every time. Hang on, I gotta pay attention to my driving. I got a new beaver dang that forms every night. So I have to come over here every day until I get a plan and get rid of it. I'm gonna leave the wagon running because it's about 2 degrees on my thermometer, which is probably more like 38 on everybody else's thermometer. She's got a little mud and clean her fingernails. I can tell from the base camp with binoculars that it's not flowing, because I can look up the main creek in the center and see that it's completely side to side, and usually it's just a little channel in the middle. But this joker is getting better and better every time. It starts off with sticks and drags them all the way through. The first couple of times it was logs. I drug some huge logs out of there, and then completely packs it down with mud. I don't know where it's getting the sticks from to do this. I'm really not sure. Look at old Blue shining up there. I'm just kidding about the sticks. So I want to put a grate over this thing, at least to keep it from dragging logs in there. I've talked to a trapper, a professional trapper. He has yet to get back with me. Like 99% of anybody in this entire county that I ever contacted to do anything, nobody returns my calls. That's just me doing a little side whine. So what I want to do is drag the sticks out one at a time, like I've been doing, and I put them right there. So pretty much stick by stick, this beaver and I are playing a game every day. It's not doing it on purpose, they're just programmed that way. But it does a really good job. See? So I grab as many as I can and I just bring them on through. That doesn't do anything for the flow. These are just, it just does this to irritate me. And then I'll throw those up on the bank. And then we'll go through and move the mud next. It's a lazy beaver because it's using the sticks I cut from all the trees and packing this thing. It's not even cutting its own, and that's what it's programmed to do. So I'm a little disappointed. But nonetheless, this is the only process to do this. It gets pretty interesting actually. It only gets interesting when the water flows through. And if I didn't have such a great desire to make water flow, then I would just come down here and camp out all night and eliminate the beaver. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill it. The guy who traps will kill it. So I'm hesitant to let him come play in my beaver dam. But you can kind of see, sorry you got stuck, the hump. And we gotta get water in there so this flows. So I'm gonna put you at the other end so you can see the action if you wanna go there. Hang on. Are you ready? This is about as close as I can get you. Wait right there. I'm going to the other side. I almost lost my camera. Just a little more water than I thought. True, I have made it quite easy to have such a tiny spot where that piece of concrete bag fell. I need to move it, but you can kind of see the progress now. And it's the same every day. It does give me something to do though. So eventually, the creek up here, let's go look at it. Eventually the creek up here will only, holy smokes, why is it cold in the winter? Eventually, this will not go from grass to grass. And all this will be a lot lower. And the goal is to dry this whole thing up with the exception of the main stream through the middle, which is fed by springs, multiple springs. I'll tell you one thing too, there's some of the world's largest rabbits in here. And pretty good deer. Let's go check over here again. There it is. I did not realize that it was going to get up above the camera, but it did. So when it all goes down, I need to move that piece of concrete. Maybe not, because it's fine. This is the only place I can put this to keep it from washing away. Otherwise, everything floods due to the rain. Got a little bit of something to do with osmosis, I think. I'm not real sure, but I think that's part of it. It is the world's laziest beaver though. Although I did give it a habitat to not have to cut down any trees because I'm so nice. Now I'm paying the nice price. This is the best thing in the world. 1932, whatever it is. So if you want to, it'll take it a while because there is many an acre that needs to be drained. But we can come back and look what it's supposed to look like. There we go. Now, my nose is running as much as this is, but you can't see it because you're on the other side of the camera. Isn't it satisfying? Don't you just want to get in there and play in it? There we go. Whoa, I about fell. Get out of there. There's a beer can down there. Must have fell out of an airplane window. That's a lot more fun when it's warm out of the doors. And then there's just a little bit of stuff left around. I just send it on home and then walk around right there a little bit in a minute, and it gets all the dirt out, and the pipe will be spick and span and clean. Oh my goodness, it's cold. That's all I got. I wanted to show you this once. I could show you another 300 and how many days are left in this year if you want to see it. I'm trying to figure out if there's some live way to trap a beaver other than just pounce on it and throw it in the back of the wagon. I don't think they can fly, but they have one big wing on the back they drag around, so you never know. So that's it. I wanted you to see that the struggle is real. It is biodegradable paper and non-biodegradable gravel, limestone number 5, in case you're curious. This is water H2O, 2 hydrogen and oxygen. It's not hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, or boron. It's none of those. It's first part of the periodic table. You have to memorize it all with the classes I took. Didn't understand why I had to memorize all those. But anyway, thanks for watching my videos.